All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on another one here. So, I'm going to bring you update on the news. President Trump have vowed to permanently pause all travel. I'm talking migration from third world countries. At first, it was Afghanistan, but he said now all third world countries. So I don't want to keep you waiting. I'll let you guys hear it for yourself. And as you can see, this is coming from, that Afghan guy, the terrorist that went to DC and opened fire on the National Guards there. So the people have had enough of it. And this right here is wide open as well. Anyone that's anti American, and I'm sure, some of you that have been talking, bad mouthing America, even though, let's say people like Ilhan Omar, who are ungrateful to America despite what America has done for her. So I think this net is wide open. Well, I don't want to keep you waiting. Let's hear what the news have to say.
As part of the fallout from this tragic shooting here in D.C. that literally took place across the street from me here outside of a D.C. metro stop, some big changes could be on the way to U.S. immigration policies. President Donald Trump saying he wants to see a permanent pause on migrations from third world countries, and he wants to end all federal benefits for immigrants.
This heinous atrocity reminds us that we have no greater national security priority than ensuring that we have full control over the people that enter and remain in our country. For the most part, we don't want them.
Those comments from the president came after more details emerged about the suspect, 29-year-old Rumanala Lakanwal, in the country since the withdrawal of U.S. forces from his native Afghanistan in 2021. President Donald Trump telling News Nation's Libby Dean the suspect's entire family may now be deported.
The suspect does have a wife and 5 children who live in Washington. Do you plan to deport them?
Well, we're looking at that right now. We're looking at the whole situation with family. It's a tragic situation.
And in long, scathing post to Truth Social overnight, President Trump really took aim at immigration policies, writing, quote, "This refugee burden is the leading cause of social dysfunction in America." He went on to write that he will, quote, "terminate all of the millions of Biden illegal admissions and remove anyone who is not a net asset to the United States." And we will also note, too, that U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services has already said it plans to boost screenings of people trying to enter from 19 high-risk countries, and that immigration requests from people living in Afghanistan have been stopped in the wake of this tragic shooting. In Washington, D.C., I'm Tom.
There you go. You've seen and heard that. So that's what's happening. President Trump is saying he is going to permanently ban all travels. I'm talking migration from third world countries. I mean, let's be honest. A lot of the people that they bring here in groups, I'm talking in groups. Like, what do you expect? If you bring a bunch of people from Afghanistan and, other places, for example, let's look at like even Ilhan Omar, right? The rhetoric that she is using, that's not even helping this case. If you cannot assimilate in this society, I mean, why come here? That's what President Trump is saying. Because for some of us who assimilated in this society, we came here to America, to the American system, but I didn't come here to want to practice Afghan culture or Somali culture. I mean, nothing against those people, but, that's what it's all about. But I must say, this is not only it's not only affecting those countries. It's a third world. And that means poor countries. Okay. So, I mean, for people who are going through the asylum system, their green cards, all that have been completely stopped. And President Trump wants this to be permanent. I'm sure, they are going to fight this in court, but I believe it would come back in favor of President Trump because the shooter in DC, he was brought here with a group of other Afghanis in the huge plane. You guys see it on see the pictures that President Trump was holding. So they came here, as family. So it would be really hard for a group of people who have a completely different culture and customs, language from the Western system, and majority is not compatible. If you bring them in groups here, then they are not going to assimilate because it is completely the opposite of this. So let me know what you think, right in the comment section. Um, but that's what it is. And I've seen some of these people in my comment section, some of the uh, FBA blacks, for whatever reason, like to bring attention onto themselves. So for you guys as well, when you are acting anti-American, believe it, President Trump has remedy for you as well. So you better shape up and start joining the program. All these shenanigans you guys are doing out here, talking about you want to go help, immigrants and stuff like that, that is not your job. Okay? Kick back, enjoy these videos, and leave your comment in the comment section. I will see you guys on the next one. I'm out.